Africa, a land of ancient wonders and modern marvels, a continent teeming with life, where every corner holds a story waiting to be told. From the vast savannas to the dense jungles, it is a land of extraordinary biodiversity. Each landscape, a unique chapter in the grand narrative of nature. On the vast savannas of Africa, a silent ballet unfolds each day as dawn breaks over the horizon. It is a dance of life and death, of predator and prey, locked in an eternal struggle for survival. Camouflage, mimicry, and deception are the tools of survival in the African wild. Each species has developed unique methods to stay ahead of predators or catch prey. Animals have evolved extraordinary ways to blend in and outsmart their enemies. These adaptations are crucial for survival. Every year, a spectacle of nature unfolds on the plains of East Africa. Millions of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles embark on an epic journey, a circular migration in search of fresh grazing lands. Driven by instinct, these massive herds follow ancient routes, braving crocodile-infested rivers and evading hungry predators along the way. It is a perilous journey, a testament to the animals' resilience and the power of nature's rhythms.
Section 5. The bonds that bind. Social structures in the animal kingdom. Social bonds are the glue that holds many animal communities together. From the complex hierarchy of a baboon troop to the cooperative hunting strategies of wild dogs, social interactions shape the lives of many African animals.
Section 6. A changing world challenges faced by Africa's wildlife. The world is changing rapidly, and Africa's wildlife is facing unprecedented challenges. Climate change, habitat loss, and human-wildlife conflict threaten the delicate balance of these fragile ecosystems.
Rising temperatures and changing rainfall patterns are disrupting migration routes and putting pressure on already scarce resources. Animals are forced to adapt to new conditions, and not all will survive these harsh changes.
The impact of these changes is already being felt across the continent, a stark reminder of the urgent need for immediate action.
Section 7. The shadow of climate change. A looming threat to biodiversity. Climate change casts a long shadow over Africa's future. Rising temperatures, prolonged droughts, and extreme weather events pose significant threats to the continent's biodiversity.
Coral reefs, vital ecosystems teeming with marine life, are particularly vulnerable to rising sea temperatures. Section 8. Human impact, a double-edged sword. Humans have always been a part of Africa's landscape, but our impact on the continent's wildlife has intensified significantly in recent decades.
Habitat loss due to agriculture, mining, and urban expansion is squeezing animals into ever smaller fragmented areas. Poaching and the illegal wildlife trade continue to threaten iconic species like elephants, rhinos, and pangolins, pushing them closer to extinction.
However, humans can also be a force for good, making a positive impact. Conservation efforts and sustainable tourism are offering hope for the future, creating a balance between human needs and wildlife preservation. Section 9. Guardians of the wild conservation efforts and their impact. Across Africa, dedicated individuals and organizations are working tirelessly to protect the continent's wildlife.
Park rangers, scientists, and conservationists are on the front lines of conservation, fighting to preserve these precious ecosystems for future generations.
Anti-poaching patrols and wildlife corridors are just some of the initiatives making a difference. By working together, we can create a brighter future for Africa's wildlife. Section 10. A future for Africa's wildlife, hope on the horizon. Despite the challenges, there is hope for the future of Africa's wildlife.
Conservation efforts are gaining momentum, and awareness of the importance of biodiversity is growing.
The resilience of nature should never be underestimated. With continued effort and collaboration, we can ensure that Africa's wild wonders continue to thrive. Section 11. Our shared responsibility, preserving biodiversity for generations to come. The fate of Africa's wildlife lies in our hands, and we must act now.
As stewards of this planet, we have a responsibility to protect the diversity of life on Earth and to ensure a healthy future for generations to come, safeguarding our natural heritage.
By supporting conservation efforts, promoting sustainable practices, and advocating for change, we can all play a role in preserving these irreplaceable treasures.
Let us act now with urgency and compassion to protect Africa's wild wonders and to ensure that the symphony of life continues to play on, unbroken and vibrant.